Okay guys, so in today's story I've actually got a pretty crazy story, to be honest, about a hooker or hookers, whatever you want to call them, escorts, prostitutes, whatever. It all comes in the same category, doesn't it? So yeah, if you do enjoy this story, please do leave a like, comment your crazy stories down in the comment sections below, subscribe, turn the bell notification on, and yeah, let's get straight into this, and I hope you enjoy. Okay guys, so this story time actually took place around a year ago, and it was around this time actually. It was in November, early November. So what happened was, me and my friends, like me and two of my friends, so there was three of us all together, we actually decided to go into town. So the town that we would go to, it's not really far from my house. It's more like downtown. So I live more out of the town, kind of like not like out of the town so far, like really far away from the town. But yeah, I just live on like the outskirts of a town basically. So we went to this town, and what exactly happened is we decided to go to this town, me and my friends. So what we actually did, because in the day we decided to meet up, and we was just planning like what could we do. So we literally just went round each other's houses, like we'd just mess around in the street and stuff, and just basically do teenage things like go on Xbox, do that sort of stuff around each other's houses. So I went to my friend's first, he came over mine, and then yeah, we all grouped up at around 7 o'clock at night. So around this time, 7 o'clock, it was actually like really like dark at this time, and it would actually get dark like pretty early because it's dark nights and stuff, and people say like, oh, it gets dark around this time. So it was dark nights, and what we actually decided to do is we decided to go and literally just go into town and just have a mess around. Basically, we wasn't going there to buy anything. Because it was closing in like 2 hours, so we literally just said, "Yo, let's just go to the local town." I'm not gonna name the town, and yeah, let's just see what's going on there, see if anything's popping, and literally just have fun, get food, and just chill. So what exactly happens? We meet up, we regroup after we've all been back to our houses and stuff, and we go towards this town. So on the way to this town, there is like this really sketchy ass road that you have to go down. Like I'm pretty sure if you live in like the area that I live in, towards the town, like you'll know that like there's this one dodgy street, and it's called like the Beat or something like that, because they get a lot of sex and a lot of boom boom. So yeah, like that's what the area is called, and it's known for like prostitution, hookers, escorts, that sort of stuff, like bad stuff which you should not be messing with. So what exactly happens is, literally from my house, because that's where we all met and stuff, like because we was going to this town, from my house to the town walking, it's roughly around an hour, and we have to go through like some sketchy ass places. You have to go through Indian Town, you have to go through like just sketchy ass places that you don't want to be walking through alone at night. Even though it wasn't alone, it was still kind of sketchy. So we go towards the town, and we come up towards the road, which is sketchy. So you've got like the long way past like the gym and everything, past all the car garages to get into the town, which is the longer way. Or you can take this shortcut where like the escorts and that work, and it's like a back road, and it takes you there in roughly around 10 minutes. But if you go the long way, the safe way, that can take you anywhere up to like 20-25 minutes. So me and my friends, we're at this point now, and we've got the decision of basically going straight or turning off and going right, which is the right quicker, but it's more dangerous the right way. So me, with my stupid ideas, I say to my friends, "Yo, let's just go the quick way, you know. Let's just go the quick way." So we're walking down this road, we pass a church, we pass a park, and we're coming up to like the corner bits, basically where like the hookers and stuff work. So you've got like this one shop which is basically safe once you've passed that. We're nowhere near that. So I'm walking down this road with my friends, and everything is going fine. And out of like nowhere, there was like a little bush, like not like a actual big bush, kind of like a little bush, and the bush was like designed in such a way that there was benches like in the bushes, so you couldn't actually see where we was walking. So it was kind of like a little off turning, kind of how you have like do you know on roads and stuff how you have like them little like bits where you can like turn in and stuff in like country lanes. The benches are out of sight. You can see them if you stand like physically in front of them, but if you're walking up the road, You won't be able to see them. The only way you'll be able to see them is if you walk up the road and literally you turn to the left or the right and you face these benches, sorry. So what happens is we're walking and we walk past one of these like indents where the benches are. And I'd say roughly there's around 4 or 5 of these. So we walk past the one and we're coming up to the second one now. And I didn't look to see if anyone was sitting or doing anything on the first one. So me and my friends were just walking, we're just telling jokes and stuff, and we're literally just vibing and chilling and walking basically towards the town now. We're like 10, 15 minutes away roughly. I'd say less than that if we was walking fast, which we did after this. So out of nowhere, we hear this lady behind, aka the hooker, and she's going like, away, 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 away. And I'm kind of like, what? Excuse me, like, what's wrong? And she's like, away, away. And I'm like, what's Henry? And she's like, no, help me. And my friend was like, help you. And she's like, yeah. And my friend's like, what do you need help with? And he's like, help me, I have a bit of paid. And I'm like, what, sorry? So what me and my friend actually do, I'd say this woman is literally around 4 or 5 meters away from us, behind us, and because we heard her, we had to literally turn around. So I was kind of getting suspicious, and I was like, this can't be right. Is she trying to like bribe us, or is she trying to get us to do something? Does she want us to basically give us services? So we all walk up to her, not just one of us, all of us. And we can see this guy literally sitting on the bench with no pants on. No pants, no trousers, no jeans, joggers, nothing. Literally just sitting there with a shirt on, smoking a cigarette, looking up at the sky. So I look at him and I'm like, yo, I tap my friend. I'm like, Connor, what's wrong with this guy here? Like, and he has to turn round to physically stop himself from laughing because it was so funny. And I was just like, do you know when you're in that situation? I was talking to the woman because apparently she needed some sort of help, and all she had on was like this really short miniskirt, like this leather miniskirt with like these reddish pinkish stockings. She kind of looked odd, to be honest, and she had some like broke up heels. Like one of the heels was like really short, and then the other one, yeah, and like her hair, she was really like thin, and she had like blondish brownish hair, and she didn't have anything else bad about her. Like, that was everything that was bad about her. So what happens is, I have to kind of look down because I don't want to laugh and basically pee these people off, because they're obviously crackheads, aren't they? Like, obviously, and the guy's just sitting there willy-nilly with his diddly donger out. Like, what do you do in that situation? Do you I don't know, do you run off? Do you tell him to put some pants on and he gets mad? Or do you literally try and speak calmly to these people? And that's the option that I picked, you know. I was like, I'm just going to speak to the woman. She said help. She said she needs pain or something. And that's another thing I'm going to get onto. So she said to my friend, like, I need pain. And he's like, what, sorry? You need pain? And she's like, yes, I need pain. And I was like, okay, so you're a hooker? Like, do you work here for money? And she's like, yes, I do. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, where do you want paying from? Because we are not old enough, like, to pay you for any services, and plus we don't want any. And she's like, no, the guy on the bench, he had pain. And we was like, oh, okay. And we look at the guy, and then the guy literally, for some reason, just starts shouting at the woman. He's like, I ain't paying you, you stupid beep, 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 beep. And he just starts swearing at the woman. So me and my friends slowly try and like escape from this situation and walk backwards. And she's like, help me. And then the guy stands up and says, shut up, yes, leave them kids alone. And what we do, we literally just walk. We turn round, go to the edge of the corner and sprint to the shop. We get to the shop, we go in there. We tell like this Indian guy, really safe guy, big up to you, bro. And he's like, oh man, it gets wild around here. That's why I have to have them shutters on the doors. And I was like, no way, man. Like, why would you have a shop around here? And he's like, you know, like, business is booming around here. Like, you get the most money around here because like the whole pedos come round, don't they, for like alcohol, and yeah, the prosies come and get alcohol and stuff. And yeah, that was basically it, guys. We got to town, we kind of got bored and went home in like 2 hours. it was shut pretty early as well. It shut at like 8. We didn't get there till like 10 to 8. And yeah, that was basically it. If you did enjoy the story, please do drop a like. Comment your crazy stories down in the comment section below. If you want more crazy stories, please do let me know in the comment section. Subscribe, turn the bell notification on, guys. And yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic day, night, evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.